Guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are tackling my 5 favorite foundations, and these foundations are definitely a must-have for you to have. These are just my absolute favorite over time, and there is one that I've just been using recently that just launched, but I absolutely love it. So it is my current go-to foundation. So if you guys would like to see exactly what those 5 foundations are, then just keep watching. So today, before we get started, I just want to tell you about my hair. So my sister just braided my hair for me. I just can't do it myself. Anyway, that's what it looks like. But I need to get blonde hair extensions now so that I can actually braid it in and just keep it in for longer. Anyway, so let's get in, starting with the lowest price foundation up to the highest priced one. And I just want to make sure that you guys have everything that you need, all the information that you need, and basically foundation that can suit each person's pocket. So I'm gonna get started with it, and then you guys can see exactly what I love. So the first one that we will be doing is Maybelline. This is the Maybelline Fit Me foundation, and it is matte and poreless for normal to oily skin. So I normally use the shade 332. It is golden caramel, so you can check the back there. It is quite a normal size tub, 30 milliliters, and it only goes for 109 rand, and that's from Clicks or Discount. So I absolutely just love this foundation. It gives a nice flawless coverage. It also makes sure that your skin looks a little bit hydrated. Even though it does say matte and poreless, I find that it doesn't really dry my skin out at all. And I love this foundation because it is a medium coverage foundation, nothing too hectic, and can definitely be worn as an everyday foundation. So this one is a definite fave of mine. I also love that it has, this entire range has quite a bit of a yellow undertone, which is perfect for South African skin, especially the olive skin that a lot of our people have. This is perfect because sometimes the undertones are either too pink or it makes the face look too grey, but I absolutely love this. So even if I'm using another foundation, for instance on clients and stuff, I would always mix in the Maybelline just to get that yellow undertone, because it has the perfect undertone in the entire shade range. So the second foundation is the Woolworths Face Longwear Max Cover Foundation, and it has SPF 50 in it. I'm in the shade Hazelnut. So this foundation also is a 30ml with a plastic container, and then it has a cap where you can squeeze out the foundation from. And I like that it has SPF 20. So in summer months I really enjoy wearing foundation that has SPF in it, and that's just because I always want my skin to be protected, and I feel like everyone should have sunscreen a part of their face routine, especially in the warmer months. So if you don't have sunscreen that you apply, you can also get a foundation that has an SPF, just so that your skin is protected when we are out in the sun. I love this. It is 180 rand, and it is available from Woolworths directly, or you can go onto the website woolworths.co.za and shop this one. The consistency is quite thick. I also love that it has a very yellow undertone to it. I haven't used all the shades or tested all the shades in this range, but this one specifically matches my skin perfectly with the yellow undertone. And it does have, I would say it does have medium to full coverage. It is, yeah, it definitely is a foundation that you can wear all day, especially if you have oily skin. It does it does work well. Another favourite of mine is the MAC Studio Fix Fluid with SPF 15 in it. We just spoke about the SPF in your foundation. So this is a 30ml as well, but it is in a glass bottle, and then the top is just an opening, so when you need to decant this, you just need to kind of shake it out of there. I've been finding that with this foundation you have to leave it upside down, because the more you use and the closer to the bottom you're getting, it is a bit difficult to get your foundation shade out of it. But I'm in the shade NC42. I love this foundation. Again, yellow undertones in foundation really catch my attention. This one I love. It is quite lightweight but still a medium coverage, and it's so easy to put on this foundation, it just goes over your skin quite nicely. So this foundation is 485 Rand. You can also buy directly from MAC. MAC standalone stores. You can get it in the MAC store from Edgar's, or you can buy it at MAC online, which is maccosmetics.co.za, and the price obviously is excluding any shipping. I'm not sure what the shipping rules are, but that. So another favorite of mine, you guys have seen this on my channel I think a couple of times. This is the Urban Decay All Nighter foundation, and it is in the shade 7.5, but what I find is that this foundation does oxidize, which means that it does get darker the longer you wear it and it's exposed to oxygen. So when you're testing this foundation, particularly in store, I would ask that you go and request a sample that you can take home and just test out. And when you request a sample, request perhaps the shade that they've suggested, as well as a shade higher and a shade lower, just to see which foundation actually works perfectly with your skin after a couple of hours. Like I said, this does oxidize, so if you do spend your money and just buy this from what they've recommended immediately in store, you may find that you are going to waste your money. So the tip is always ask for a sample. But I love this foundation. This is my go-to when I'm doing a super glammed up look, high coverage. This literally covers up all your sins, really, and it does last all night. It's super matte as well, so if I want to wear this, I do make sure that I also mix in another foundation. So I would normally just mix in like a drop of Maybelline or just something in there, because I don't know, I just want to change up the consistency sometimes when it is a bit too thick. So I'll definitely use this for high glam makeup that I'm doing. This is a 30ml container as well, and it is a pump. You guys can see it is a pump out foundation, so it's quite nice because as soon as you pump, it does have this thing that moves up inside, so you're getting all your foundation out of this container as well. So the cost of this is 515 Rand and is available on urbandecay.co.za. It is also available at Urban Decay stores. So there is a store in Sandton, I know. And lastly, my recent fave foundation is the Smashbox Studio Skin. It's 15-hour wear with hydrating. It's a hydrating foundation. It's oil free, and I wear the shade 3.1 or 3.2. So with this foundation, it is also in a glass bottle, and it has a pump as well that you can pump out the foundation. And this also has slightly a yellow undertone, not as much as the MAC and the Maybelline ones do, but it does have a little bit of a yellow undertone. I love this foundation because I've literally worn it all day. It's currently the one that I'm wearing right now, and it just has such a flawless finish. It also doesn't make me get too oily throughout the day, so it's great for people with oily skin and just want to make sure that you control that. So this foundation costs 560 Rand and it is available on smashbox.co.za. You can also get it on Woolworths Beauty, woolworths.co.za, and you can get it in store as well. So these foundations are really great for people with really oily skin. I just love it, and it doesn't have any SPF in it as well. So again, you should be wearing this with a little bit of sunscreen. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching this video. I hope it was as informative as I had planned for it to be. I really want you guys to know exactly which foundations I absolutely love and use in almost every makeup routine interchangeably. So if you guys love this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this, just to see what my current faves are and like makeup products that I just prefer and cannot live without, then please pop your comments in the comment section down below. Subscribe, see me, hit me up on Insta, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, thank you so much for watching and subscribe.